A very warm good morning and a warm welcome to all the dazzling darlings of Sri Gokulam Public School. This is Nidha Miss, your English faculty, and we are moving into yet another wonderful English class. In today's class, we are going to speak about a poem from your textbook Beehive. The name of the poem is On Killing a Tree. The poem is written by Giv Patel. Giv Patel is an Indian poet, playwright, and a practicing physician. He is about 80 years old and lives in Mumbai. He is one of the writers who has dedicated his life towards a movement known as the Green Movement, which includes protecting the nature and taking care of Earth's needs. So definitely the poem On Killing a Tree speaks about a similar kind of theme. In our previous class, we had discussed a peace poem and we told how human beings are destroying Mother Nature for his own selfish needs. War is a great cause of destruction and decaying of Earth. In this poem also, we are going to speak about a similar kind of theme, on killing a tree. It shows about the murderous nature of human beings. The poet is very straightforward and open in telling that human beings are more of a criminal mind, almost all of us. Even though we speak about protecting nature and working towards stopping pollution, but all of us have got that what you call as animal instinct inside us, which is to destroy or to kill something. So here he tells like the very simple act of cutting out a tree is as equal as killing a person. He says that we human beings do not even think about a moment that trees are also living creatures. Even though they are unable to speak or express their emotions, they too have feelings. In fact, science has become so advanced and um, in fact, modern science has told us now through many of its researches that trees and plants can feel. If you go and speak to a tree kindly, it blossoms more. If you are cursing a tree, through researches it has been found that just to destroy a tree, you need to curse a tree. When you curse it, when you shout at it, just like how a small child goes into depression or stops its growth and development, similarly the tree also stops its growth. So trees too have feelings. That is why during ancient times our saints or the holy people, whenever they were cutting out a branch or even plucking fruits from the tree, they used to seek the permission of the tree. We know that in our ancient books, earth was worshipped, sun was worshipped, moon was worshipped, trees were worshipped. Why? Because these all elements of nature have got feelings. So that much connection man was having with the nature, with environment. But now we have forgotten everything and we are only working towards our own selfish needs. We forget that trees have emotions, but we are just cutting off trees to build factories, to build monuments, to build big palaces, housing complexes, malls, shopping centers. This is all for our personal gain. So here, very indirectly, ironically, what do you mean by ironical? Ironical means very indirectly, the poet is telling us about how cruel we human beings and how heartless we are when we are cutting off a tree and not knowing that cutting off a tree is equal to killing a tree. hurting a tree, the pain it goes through. So let us just get into the lesson and know more about how we human beings are destroying the nature. It takes much time to kill a tree, not a simple jab of the knife will do it. So the poet starts the poem by telling that a simple cut cannot destroy a tree. A tree is growing gradually, and it takes a lot of time for a tree to become fully developed, which we all are well aware of. So, how does a tree grow? We know that a plant or a seed takes nutrition from the soil to grow into a big tree. So there are many factors that is helping a plant to grow and develop into a complete tree. It takes sunlight, air, water, and many other nutrients from the soil. Everything is taken from the environment, and it helps the seedling to grow and develop into a complete tree. Once it is properly nourished by all the factors in the environment, finally the tree grows and becomes very healthy. So we know that a tree is firmly bound within the soil, and the tree has got a strong trunk and numerous leaves. So that is what it finally turns out to be after getting the nutrition and the support from the environment. So such a tree which has taken time to develop and grow. So here some words used over here is crust. Crust means the hardened layer of the trunk of the tree. And leprous hide. Leprous hide means the discolored barks of the tree. Okay, so all this sprouting leaves, new leaves are daily coming out from the tree. So such a tree which has taken a lot of time to grow will definitely be not destroyed or cannot be destroyed by simply cutting off some barks or some branches out from the tree. The tree will not die because it has taken time to grow. It knows how to get support from the environment, so definitely it will grow new leaves and grow new branches even if it is cut off by a knife or any other weapons. So hack and chop, but this alone won't do it. Not so much pain will do it. So here again the poet is emphasizing on the point that even if humans are cutting and chopping, hack means cut. Even if the humans are cutting and chopping the bark of the tree into many parts, that is not enough or sufficient to destroy the tree, because the tree knows how to come back to its life even if it is cut into many parts. So it tells that the poet is telling that the bleeding bark will heal. So it is showing the murderous nature of human beings over here. The poet is describing human beings like criminals or murderers who are cutting and chopping the tree without any feelings. Such a murderous attitude we are having. So we are cutting it, we are chopping it. It's almost like killing a human being. The bleeding bark, that is the word the poet uses over here. The bleeding bark. The tree is feeling pain, but still the tree has got the willpower, or it knows how to come back to life. So what it will do, even after we human beings cut and chop the tree will come out and have new leaves. Wherever we have cut out, from that point, curled green twigs, new branches will come. Miniature boughs means leaves will come. And if we think that we are done with the tree, we have cut and chopped the tree and it is over, and we move away and we do not go back to check it, immediately the tree will come back to its life and it will become to its normal former size again. So simply by cutting off the branches and the chopping off the leaves and other things cannot destroy a tree. That is the point that the poet is emphasizing here. So then, what is the way to destroy a tree? The poet is also giving us the solution for how to destroy a tree.